When I was hired in 2018, one of the tasks I was assigned with was working with Sprout House to improve childcare access in Lindsborg. As I learned more, I realized that for the last 30 years, a tremendous amount of work had been done to keep childcare available in Lindsborg. But that work tended to be focused on responding to immediate problems and accepting solutions that were good enough. Good enough works when you're trying to solve an immediate problem. But when we think about the intention of the families that founded Lindsborg, of creating a place full of promise for their future and for generations to come, welcoming more people to share our prosperity, then you have to think about families deciding where to raise their kids and the future they want for their kids. And then it is clear that good enough is not good enough. We want people to choose Lindsborg and Central Kansas to fill the many jobs we have here. Jobs in industry in McPherson and Salina, healthcare jobs at the hospital in Bethany Village, teaching jobs at USD 400 and Bethany College. We want people to build homes, join our sports teams, worship with us, shop in our stores, and build a bright future with us. Providing exceptional childcare is a key piece to inviting them to join us.
I would say that Lindsborg has a childcare challenge. I certainly think that families are looking for options. They want their small children to be able to go to a safe environment where they can learn in a pleasant area. And so I would say that's one of the challenges that we have here in Lindsborg with childcare.
No, childcare has not been easy for us. We moved back to Lindsborg about 6 years ago, and it was a struggle to find any childcare for our children at that time.
I don't know that a greater portion of the community really understands the burden that it is and the problem that it is for families who do need it.
I'm excited for the future of Sprout House because it offers an opportunity to serve more of the children of Lindsborg. While we have excellent opportunities here in town with some in-home daycares, there's still a great need for childcare in our community.
Childcare is not easily available anywhere. There are waiting lists, and there just aren't enough spaces. And we need to take care of that. We need to improve that.
One of the difficulties we have in recruiting employees, we do hire quite a few young employees coming out of school or even in their first employment. Obviously those are the years that are often the childbearing years, and so they have young families. And so that is a big top of mind decision piece for new employees is what kind of, for one, housing can I find, and also what are the childcare options in that community.
As parents, we wanted to make sure that our child had exceptional childcare, and certainly we were challenged in that.
Sprout House is limited in what it can take on because of the building. It's very broken up. The numbers of kids that can be there based on the spacing is more limited than the number of kids based on staffing. So we could have more spots if we had the space to have those children, which would be wonderful.
Childcare has been an issue for recruiting teachers. Many of the people that we have that come to Lindsborg are young families as well. They want to be here, they want their children in their schools, but some of the things that have held them back have been some of the outside things, and one is quality childcare for their youngsters.
You've heard about the need to improve childcare, how important it is across the community, but what is this project exactly? We're building on the city's old tree station out on Wells Fargo Road, a purpose-built childcare facility. Working with JGR Architects, we're trying to do everything we can to put children and the care of children at the center of the project. From tiny toilets to a big children's forest, there's something for every child. The building is approximately 10,000 square feet, with classrooms for infants, toddlers, preschoolers, and the after-school program. The forest, playgrounds, and gross motor space mean that no matter the weather, kids will get to run and play and be kids, and be ready for bed at the end of the day.
The new Sprout House building is built to be, all electric. It's going to be energy efficient. It's got lots of natural light. It's being built to last for years and to be low maintenance. And that's huge when you're talking about a facility.
When I look at the plans, I see rooms, again, that teachers can see all the students and kiddos, and that there's room for the kids to move, and there's room to have an art area and room to have your gross motor. When there's cold outside, there's a nice room that kids can go run and play in and not be running around desks and chairs, and get that energy out when maybe it's 5 degrees out.
Every kid needs to run. Children need to move to learn. And we're providing plenty of spaces for them to move.
I think that starting out with something that's going to fit the needs of today with the ability to grow into what we may need for the future is a very great thing. Being across from a brand new development, what more could you want moving to town, building your own home, and having a state-of-the-art child care facility across the street?
I think everybody in the community indirectly benefits because of the workforce that it brings in, and the community that we can build because of it.
The building just becomes the conduit for being able to improve on top of what is already quality daycare in our area, and that does really excite me to just think about all the possibilities.
It's about a $2 million project, and we have $1 million of that raised. We have another $400,000 that has been provided as a challenge grant from the Maybe Foundation. What that means is we have another $692,000 that we need to raise within the year.
And it's fantastic that we were awarded this, but it's conditional. And I've chosen to invest in this because I believe in it so strongly.
There's a lot of different things that you can support with giving, but there's not too many things really much more important than taking care of our kids.
I think there's many opportunities for giving that people can see the fruits of their giving. And the rippling effects of that are beyond our understanding and our imagination, really. Every gift you can give is worth giving and will be much appreciated.
The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now. This is our tree planting time. This is our building time. And it's for the good of the future, for those who will sit in the shade of it 20 years from now. It's imperative that we do this. Please share with us this dream.
We hope you'll consider participating because this is important for all of us.
I just can hardly wait. I wish it were built today. We could start using it right now.
Please learn more about the project on our website, childcareforlindsborg.org.